Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to listen to the Film Me In podcast.
Xander, we didn't clap.
Nice.
Oh, we didn't clap. Oh no!
No, we can add that bit in later. We can add that bit in later. It's fine.
Did it sound good?
Yeah, it did sound good. Just cut
When
it
did
in
you
later.
think of that?
Right then and there.
Okay, good.
Wow.
That was very good.
Thanks.
Oh,
Right,
Do
okay.
we want to clap real quick or not?
Yeah, we'll do it. Right, okay. 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
I feel like that was bad, but hey ho.
Hey ho. Hey ho, Pip and Dandy.
Oh, hello.
What?
Wait, guys, there's something coming through on my computer. Your mission, should you... I'm doing it again. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to listen to this week's Film Me In podcast. Dun 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 dun.
I came in too early with the
Da-da.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another installment of the Film Me In podcast. Where this
What
week,
an intro.
Xander's apparently joined Scientology because he is too gone crazy like Tom Cruise.
He is a lizard man.
We're here to film you in all about the brand new Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part Uno. And to break this down with me, I've got lovely Joe and Siwa.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
We're good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
How dare you speak for me? No, I'm good.
Good stuff.
Gucci.
Good stuff. It's been a long week for you guys, hasn't it? Because I'm sure listeners may have been able to deduce that you did live together and with Hamish. Yeah, and you guys
yeah, I didn't know.
you guys have moved. So
Yeah.
you feeling okay?
No,
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
but we move.
Just to see how some of you felt those friendships. Anyway, let's so we're going to talk about Mission Impossible this week, of course. But first of all, who wants to tell me a wee moan?
Do you want to go first, Siwan?
Okay. Mine technically happened like less than an hour ago. Because I'm selling like a few of my junk on Vinted, including
okay.
Funko Pops. So then someone bought a Funko Pop and I sent it away, and I've like used to the general one everybody uses is every parcel shop, which is really easy because you go in, don't talk to anyone, you scan something, they print the label, and you piss off. But then the person today chose do you know like those lockers you have?
Oh yeah, the Amazon lockers.
Yeah, they chose one of them, and I was like, okay, fine, I don't know how this one works. So I went down, got a QR code, put it in the locker, which was a large locker for like the tiniest little box, so it's quite funny. But they didn't give me a label, so I don't really know if it'll work. So we shall find out. Either someone's gonna get their Funko Pop or not.
I think those look really cool. Those Amazon lockers. Because
They're
I like the
scary.
idea of just like
I've
putting
never
something in
seen
and-
them.
Have you not? They're
No.
in some supermarkets, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
So we shall see.
We shall see.
Exciting. Joseph, hit me.
I don't want to hit you, Xander. I'm against violence, but
No, you're
I
not.
went to go.
Joe loves.
What kind of man am I?
Joe loves to beat people, especially
I do.
women.
Yeah,
hurt me.
I did hurt you. No. So a few months ago, I went to go see a play called The Unfriended, which had the wonderful Reece Shearsmith in from Inside Number 9, League of Gentlemen, and it's a play by Stephen Moffat. And today they're redoing or like starting up the play again after it ended for like a month or two, and they've replaced Reece Shearsmith with Lee Mack. I'm not annoyed about that it's Lee Mack. Like, okay, I sort of
What
am.
a downgrade.
But no, it's not just that. Inside Number 9 had a bus episode, but it was replaced by a Lee Mack episode. This is 2 times Reece Shearsmith has been replaced by Lee fucking Mack. Stop it!
Are you still upset about the bus episode, Joe?
Of course I am.
Joe, it's just a
I was
bus.
explaining to my family on the way home from uni. I saw a bus. I was like, oh, C1 always takes the mick out of me whenever I see a bus because it causes me great pain. This is going to be a constant thing. And they're rubbing it in my face by casting Lee Mack in The Unfriended.
They're doing
That's
it on
my
purpose. Doing it on
They're
purpose.
rubbing it in my face that we didn't get that bus episode.
You're never
Lee
getting away
Mack's
from
Lee
that.
Mack's going to replace David Tennant, isn't he, in the 60th or something? Every show I turn on, Lee Mack will be there.
Lee Mack
No,
was
no.
in Doctor Who, wasn't he, though?
He was in
Uh,
Kablam.
Kablam, yeah.
Wait, but no,
Yeah.
Lee Mack only replaces Reese.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it's gonna go. So, like, season 9, there is not gonna be Reese.
It'll be Steve Pemberton and Lee Mack on the poster.
Yeah, pretty much.
Lee Mack, God bless him.
Jeez.
You know-
I love
you know-
Lee Mack. I love Lee Mack.
For some
But
reason,
don't replace Reece Shearsmith.
For some reason, Not Going Out's still going on, and he's got like a full family now.
Is it still going?
It's still going on, but now it's a family comedy.
Yeah, they've got like 3 kids.
Yeah,
I think they are going out by now.
they probably are. Well, actually,
Yeah.
they're not going out anymore because they're
Why?
stuck in. They're not going.
Uh,
They're unable to go out now because they've got kiddies.
Well, because of COVID. Oh.
Um,
That's where they did like COVID
No, I
specials.
thought you meant COVID for a while. And I thought
Yeah.
that was 3 years ago.
Sam, that's ended now. You can leave your house. You don't have that excuse anymore.
My moan is linked to the movie we are talking about. So I went to see
Lovely.
Mission Impossible 7 in Manchester.
I hope so.
Yes, I did. And I specifically wanted to go and see it in IMAX because I knew that it was filmed for IMAX and with IMAX cameras. So I was like, I'm very into this. And so I get there and I watch the movie and I get out and I'm like, I don't remember any IMAX sequences in this. And so then I've been really looking into this, and it turns out that they initially it was slated as an IMAX film on all of IMAX's socials and their website until a couple of weeks ago when for some reason, well, I think we could probably deduce the reason, but it was taken off, and instead of saying filmed in IMAX, it was experience in IMAX, which is completely different. So if it's filmed in IMAX, the aspect ratio will change, and because they film it with bigger cameras. Whereas if it's just experience it in IMAX, they're just putting it in the IMAX screens to get a bit more money.
The confusing thing is that I read that there was going to be like, oh, Oppenheimer's taking all the IMAX screens,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be a problem for Mission Impossible because there were no IMAX sequences anyway. But clearly there were, so what's...
I think
What's going on with that?
I think what's happened is that because of this whole Oppenheimer has 3 weeks of IMAX screens now. Once it's released, which by the way I booked my ticket for. I've booked an IMAX showing of Oppenheimer, so I'm very excited for that.
And Barbie?
Nice.
I'm seeing them both earlier that week because there was no IMAX showing of Oppenheimer on the day I wanted to go see Barbie. So I'm going to see it normally first, and then I'm going to see the difference. That's what I'm going to say. It's for a reason. Anyway, it seems like what's happened is that there were IMAX sequences, and then Tom Cruise has taken those out of the movie, cropped them down to say, well, you know what, if you're not going to let me do this, I guess we just won't do it. And he's gone for just the most amount of screens he can get into and going through different formats, including like Screen X and 4DX and stuff like that. So they'll still get that premium ticket price for those specific screenings, but they just won't get IMAX anymore. But I saw it in an IMAX screen. It just didn't have any extras in it. So if you are seeing this movie and you are interested in seeing it in different formats, I would just see it normally. Save a bit of money. But my moan is that I was really excited because I wanted to see that big cliff jump and I wanted to see like open up. I was ready to be like, but it didn't happen. Didn't happen.
I cannot imagine you in the cinema going, ah!
I'll be honest, when I was getting to my seat, I got a little bit of vertigo. I was walking up the steps and I just looked at the screen. I was like, this is the biggest fucking screen I've seen in my life. It's just huge. You know what I mean?
No, I wasn't
Never
there.
been to an IMAX.
Have you not been to the one in Manchester?
No.
No.
Oh,
think
it's
so.
so cool. It's so cool. I haven't been in years, and like just going back, I'm like, it's so big. Anyway, yeah. So that was my moan. I didn't
Nice.
get this movie in the way I wanted it.
Congratulations.
But
Yeah.
let's talk some good things about this movie. Let's go into Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 then. It has now officially opened in the US yesterday. It opened here on Monday. I'm guessing that's just so it has more time to make some money before Barbenheimer enters the world on the 21st.
It was actually because they knew me and Siwan would be leaving out the day after.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it
Yeah.
was.
So they moved it so we could watch it, basically.
So nice of Tom Cruise.
It was really nice of him. He
At the
gave me a little
time-
lizard as well.
Yeah.
At the time of recording, he sat at 96% on Rotten Tomatoes with an average rating of 8.0 and an audience score of 95%. And it has an 8.2 on IMDb currently. And I think it's fair to say that people are generally kind of loving this. It's just come off the back of a franchise high in terms of critical reception and box office with Mission Impossible Fallout. And so now we're entering this one. It follows Tom Cruise as, well, essentially Tom Cruise, but it's Ethan Hunt and the IMF team, and they have to take down a new threat that could potentially destroy the world.
Wait, is Tom Cruise like the good version of The Rock? Where he plays himself, but it's in a charming way.
Oh my god, he is.
He is.
Damn.
That's crazy, you know. He's like completely opposite as well because he's so little. God bless him. He's
Isn't
like
he
a...
the same height as Stewie from Family Guy?
Shut up, man.
You have to kind of include that clip, but we can't.
Oh. You
Damn.
could include an
Imagine
audio
it.
clip, but you cannot see him in it.
Brian.
Okay, who wants to start? Who wants to go for this one?
Why can't I?
You're pointing away from yourself on my screen.
I'm pointing to see one on my screen.
No, you're not. You're pointing to the.
Oh.
What?
You're pointing
What about
to
this
the
way?
Channels.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You did it.
Is that you?
Yep.
There we go.
All right.
Why are you? Anyway,
I
Go
think
on,
it
it
was very
flips
good.
me.
It was very good.
Is
Yeah,
that it?
very good.
It's very good. It's very
very
good.
good.
No.
That's it. Joe next.
It's very good.
Fuck you.
No, go on, Siwan.
Oh wait. Okay, fine.
Yeah, this is a podcast, Siwan. Come on.
Okay. It was very, very good. No. Okay. Fine.
Don't make me come over there.
Okay. I forgot what I wanted to say now. The action was very good. I don't know. Someone else go.
The
I'll
film
join
was
in
very,
later.
very good.
Fuck you.
The action was very good.
only hot takes on the Film Me In podcast.
Yeah. No, I'll do it.
Christ alive.
I'll do it properly, Siwan. All right. This is why
Okay.
I'm here.
Then I'll copy your answer in a minute.
Word for word.
No, I'll change it.
Oh, okay. Change up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good film. I have to start it that way. I enjoyed it. I'm quite late to the game with the Mission Impossible films. I say that I watched them a year ago, but I've enjoyed them, and this one was no different. It is only half of the story, so you don't get the complete picture. But as a first half, it's very strong. You've, as you say, Zan, you've got the returning cast of. I'm gonna say the cat. No, wait. Yeah, I'll say the cast because I don't know the characters' names.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'll mix the two together. So you've got Ethan Hunt,
Wow.
Benji Dunn,
yeah.
Ilsa,
Yeah.
Luther,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and wait, that is the gang, isn't it?
That's the
Am I
main
missing
gang.
Someone. That's the main gang. I did it. So they're all back and they're all pretty cool. There's lots. The action's really great. You got lots of really good sequences with like car chases, train chases.
I can see the sweat rolling down your face, Joe. You are so stressed right now.
I'm really stressed. I love the new character of Grace, played by Hayley Atwell. She's a great addition. I mean, I hope she didn't bully anyone on set, but She was a great addition. There were lots of film references that I saw. Maybe not all of them intentional. We can bring them up in the spoiler review. But yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Siwan, do you have anything more to add, or do you want me to go?
I'll try again. I won't say it was very good. But yeah, agree. Like, the returning cast was great. Simon Pegg as Benji Dunn is like one of my favorite characters, and he was great in this. But like everybody was great. Like that group. So like Luther, Ethan, Benji, and Ilsa. They have like a really cute dynamic, like a really good dynamic together. They like feel like a family, and you know it carries on again. But yeah, no. Hayley Atwell was really good as Grace. Pom, I cannot say her surname, so I won't. But
Clementioff.
is that one was
It's
bloody
Joe.
terrifying.
What?
I'm saying yes. Go on. You pronounced that
I
perfectly.
thought you were like
Yeah.
Joe, as if I got it wrong.
I said yes, Joe.
Criminally wrong.
Let's go.
But yeah, she was bloody terrifying.
Yeah.
Kind of hot.
Yeah. But the car chases was great. She was also in a really creepy truck too, so that didn't help.
It's a
But
big
then
old
yeah,
truck.
the whole fight sequence, like him jumping off of that cliff, was pretty cool. But yeah, I agree with your moan. It would have been better in IMAX, but you know, still pretty good. But yeah, it's a really good, strong first half, and I would very much like part 2 now. But you know.
Yeah, I have a feeling we'll be waiting a while for part 2. I want it to be coming next year, but I have a feeling it'll be 2025 by the time it
Well,
comes
we got
around.
Probably.
is it the WGA strikes, haven't we?
And,
Oh, yeah.
Actors and writers.
and the Screen Actors Guild have just announced that they're going to be striking starting Friday, so...
Good on him though.
Yeah,
But yeah,
might
we
be
support
even
it. We
harder.
support it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
I mean, I fucking hate they're delaying all our films, but
Strikes
You
are
know.
meant to be disruptive.
exactly.
Yeah.
Disruptors. Disrupt.
Can the entire world just strike? Just for the sake of it.
Yeah, I'd love to strike, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
I am jobless.
We can strike for the jobless people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm kind of like Joe in that I'm new to the franchise, but I did the whole rewatch back in 2018 when the 6th one came out, because I saw the trailer where Henry Cavill reloaded his arms, and I was like, okay, I'm in on this. Absolutely in on this. So I went back and watched them all, and fell in love with this franchise. Then the 6th one released, loved it, been very interested in this throughout, and I've seen the films now essentially on loop. And it's probably one of my most anticipated of the year, and it's delivered. It's not the best of the franchise, but because this franchise is so full of highs, then it ends up being like middle of the pack for me.
Yeah.
But that it's still like
It is still a very, very good film. Like I
very
said
good
before.
movie. Yeah, like Tom Cruise is just unstoppable right now. He is on such a great run of not only quality but like also box office. It's insane.
He's saving cinema.
He's saving cinema single-handedly. I think Hayley Atwell is an absolute treasure, and we need to protect her at all costs. Like, how has she not been in more things? And I think it's great that she's finally got a chance in this, and I mean she's going to be back in the second part, so we're excited to see her come back in this role. Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames doing as they always do, great jobs. And Rebecca Ferguson, I really like her character, so it's great to see her again. I think this plot is a little messier than others. I feel like it's trying to do a little bit more, but of course it's a two-parter, so we've gotten half that story here. But I think it's really funny. We've had now 3 movies this summer be released as part 1 of a story. And it's Fast X, Across the Spider-Verse, and Mission Impossible.
I
And
keep forgetting about Fast and Furious.
and Fast and Furious tried to do we're going to end it in a way that you have to see the next one. Otherwise, like, you're never going to know what's going to happen. Across the Spider-Verse did the thing where they made a movie and then just sort of chopped it off. Whereas this one is they've made a full movie and then ended it with an incredible action sequence that you're like, well, I kind of need to know where this is going to go. But it still feels so satisfying as a movie. I'm not at the end of this. Like, well, this is half a movie. This is the first one of those this year that I've said this isn't half a movie at all. I mean, I know I said that about Across the Spider-Verse, but now looking at this, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can sort of see where people would be slightly more annoyed with Spider-Verse, because that does leave you sort of in the middle of something. Whereas this, everything is wrapped up, ready to start the next one, and you can start the next one essentially as you started this one, which is out of the blue.
It also starts and ends with the same thing, which is a nice bit of, I don't know what you call it.
Unity?
Unity, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. The
I know what it
fingers.
is in Welsh.
Say it in Welsh, and the Welsh audience will get it.
Indod. There you go.
Cool.
That's
I
nice.
like that.
Indod.
Welcome to your weekly Welsh lesson.
It clocks in at the longest of the franchise, and it's one of these films again where it's another big movie this summer that's like just so long. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes. But it flew by for me.
It did fly by, but I do think there was like the tiniest bit too long, but I can't explain where.
That's
There are no bits where I was bored.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, as you say, it did go by quickly, but I think some sequences were too lengthy. Like, the opening was like, okay, there's a bit too much detail here.
I felt that as well.
I was like, okay, like, come on. We
Yeah.
get what's going on, just get to it. Because I'm not a fan of long films, although I like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So going into this, I was like, oh, 2 hours and 50 minutes? Are you kidding me? Because, long films. But it was fine. I didn't mind
It
the
did
length.
not feel like 2 hours and 50.
And it's not like any of the stuff in there is like, oh, you can cut this whole sequence. Everything is needed. Just some shortening could be done with it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long the next one is, because I feel like if this one makes a lot of money, they'll be like, well, we can kind of just make everyone watch a longer film. Then
Yeah.
it'll
Make
be
it 3
like
hours, might as
3
well.
hours or whatever. But I could watch these movies. They could be 4 hours, and I know that Tom Cruise and Christopher McQuarrie had sorted it out. Christopher McQuarrie, by the way, unreal find for action filmmaking. Because this is his third movie in this franchise, and he's just crushing it.
Is he the
Like, when
director?
he-
Yeah.
Yeah. When he came in, they just got the bar just like, I know Ghost Protocol is great. I do like it, but like Rogue Nation just fucks off, and then all the other
Rogue
two.
Nation is the best one.
Rogue Nation is the best one, and then it just keeps going with Fallout and this one. It is the best one. I'm sorry, Xander.
Well, Fallout is the best one.
No, Rogue Nation.
Come on, guys. Pack it in.
Now, Fallout is very close behind.
Rogue Nation has the Opera House sequence, which is absolutely amazing.
Fallout has Henry Cavill,
Yeah.
and Tom Cruise flies a helicopter. And
Tom-
falls out of a helicopter.
Good on him.
And rock climbs like in Mission Impossible 2.
Good on him.
But
Wait, he
Christopher
rock climbs in
McQuarrie...
Mission Impossible 2?
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah, at the beginning.
Do not remember that film.
It's bad. It's bad.
It is the lesser good one.
Yeah.
But Christopher McQuarrie came on to do rewrites on Ghost Protocol.
Oh, no wonder it's good then.
So he's been in this franchise since they really started taking off. Because
Very good.
it was sort of brought back in 3 for J.J. Abrams. And I watched most of that the other night. It was on TV. I was like, this is like, it's rock solid. But it's nothing crazy.
No.
Whereas the last 3 have been total
Nuts.
home runs. This one as well, it's definitely going for more of a espionage thriller. You can see a lot of influence from Brian De Palma, who made the first Mission Impossible film. You can see a lot of close angles, a couple of Dutch angles as well.
A couple.
Can I bring this
Quite
up?
a lot of Dutch
This
There
angles.
was quite
This
a
was
lot.
Dutch Tilt, the movie. This was the Idiot's Lantern. of-
No, it
um,
was not the most egregious.
It was
every
a lot
time,
of Dutch
every
angles, though.
time, every time something was wrong, the cinematographer made sure you knew. by putting it on a Dutch tilt. Every time the bad guy was on screen,
You have
It
to
was-
turn your head.
yeah, it was really odd.
I think I don't
It's not the
think
same cinematographer as the last films as well. This one, apparently, this guy's only done like B movies, and the guy before did. I can't remember, but some big stuff.
I mean, I think the movie on a whole looks really great though.
Oh yeah,
I
no.
don't, I don't have
yeah.
a problem with
Oh,
how
yeah.
it looks.
Like
Just
it's
a
in
lot
the
of
trailer, but like when they're in Venice and there's that sequence with the candles, it is in the trailer. That sequence with the candles, you know, he's just running, but my god, was it pretty!
There's
looks
just
really
there's
great.
just a lot of ditch tilts. So
Right, what am I looking
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
sorry, Dutch tilts.
I'm really hoping this does huge amounts at the box office this summer.
Oh,
because-
I don't think it
100%.
will.
You don't think it will?
I think it's too close to Barbie and Oppenheimer that people will be like, oh, I think people forget about it, which is
To
a
be
shame.
fair, the thing is, I think we are kind of on the side of the internet where everybody's obsessed with it at the minute.
Oh, Barbie
There
and
are
Oppenheimer.
there are a lot of people that aren't and don't give a shit. So like they
Well, they're
might
fools
not
then.
want to watch a 3-hour film about a dude making a bomb, or they might not want to watch a film about a Barbie doll. So they might go to see Mission Impossible instead. Maybe,
I
I don't know.
Yeah, I think this is the ultimate summer. Like when you think of a summer blockbuster, you think of this style of movie,
Yeah.
and you can go away and watch this. And I feel like I'll still be going back to see this if there's a showing in August. I'll be like, yeah, go on, I'll just catch Mission Impossible. Why not?
Wait. I found out who the cinematographer is for this one. He did Doctor Strange. He also did Rogue One.
Oh,
Is that
What
considered
B
a B movie?
films? What B films are you talking about, Joe?
I was told that he
He did
did B
Kingsman.
films.
Kingsman, Maleficent, Hobbs and Shaw,
Ooh,
Robin
fire.
Hood, Ready Player One, John Wick 2, Assassin's Creed, Rogue One, Doctor Strange. What B films?
I've embarrassed myself here.
Oh, he also
they
did
told
Rogue
me.
Nation.
Wait, what? I was told.
Wait.
Oh, I've been told wrong stuff.
Did he do Rogue Nation? No, wait. Okay, he was involved, but he wasn't the big guy. But he's involved in all of those.
I'm sorry, guys. I've let us down.
It's disappointing, Joe. It's really disappointing.
I've to up my game.
After what you game.
I think we need to have a talk after this episode.
Can I up it by suggesting a drinking game for the film? Drink every time you hear the da 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 of the Mission Impossible theme. It is
Listen.
like every track, like over and over and over again. Not complaining. It's a good theme.
Yeah, listen.
But it is constant.
Lorne Balfe's theme for this movie is so great. I love the music he brought to Fallout and this one as well. I think you've got to keep this guy around. I think he's really great for the series.
It's funny because me and C1 made the decision not to watch the titles because they're a bit spoilery.
yeah.
So we just stared at each other for all of it.
Do you know, like, the
But-
title sequence where they do the names? There's always
Yeah.
clips of it, isn't there?
Yeah,
And we rewatched Fallout the day before, and in that you can see, like, in the final bit where it's Solomon Lane and Ilsa and Benji, there's a clip of Ilsa, like, tied up. And I know without context it's nothing, but I didn't want to see any of that, so I just looked away and we both just went,
Yeah, we both just stared at each other.
At
But
the
then we
same
were like, we were
time.
sort of like, there were bits in the music where we were like, ooh.
well, you were.
No, you, because you went like that. Do you not remember? You
'Cause
jiggled.
it's the theme.
Exactly, that's what I meant. Oh, shut up. You not
Did a little dance.
Wow,
Look at the
you
way
can
that
really
I
dance.
You can really dance.
You know what I meant.
But yeah. What was in the beginning bit, Xander? Can you tell us?
Clips from the movie.
Ah.
I think there's sort of, I guess there's 4 main action set pieces in this. Right?
Remind me. Oh wait, we can't say that yet.
Can
We're
we
not in
not?
the spoiler
Shut up, Xander.
section.
Oh, all right.
No, wait,
Wait,
no,
wait,
there-
how
we don't have to
spoilery
say
are
what
they?
they
I don't remember.
I was gonna say there's the bit in the airport.
Yeah, trailer. So
There's the
Car chase.
the car chase.
That's trailer.
trailer.
Then there's the bit in Venice when they're running.
Trailer.
Trailer.
Oh, and then the
The
train.
final
train.
bit. The train.
Yeah, okay, agreed.
Yeah.
It kind of covers all bases, doesn't it?
I'll be honest. When
That was the film.
when the big stunt happened,
Yeah.
I giggled. My entire cinema was silent, and I went because it's so cool. Like I can't hide that excitement. I feel like a kid. I'm like,
I kind of want to have a go.
because it just
doing
keeps the shot just keeps going, and every time you think, okay, they're gonna cut away now. They're gonna cut away now. He's just still falling. You're like, oh my god, he's just falling. They're gonna kill him. Amazing.
I found the second shot of him falling, where he's just like still in the air going like that. I found that really funny.
Well, I mean that
Because he's like in prop hunt and he's just like moving around in the sky.
yeah, that whole section is phenomenal. The lead up
It's
to that scene as well
insane.
is great. Yeah, overall, I'd say this is another it's another homer.
Yeah.
Homer?
Home run.
Oh, he said Homer.
I did say homer. It's a homer.
Simpson.
You just said home run apparently.
No, I said it's a homer, and that means it's a home run.
Oh, that's stupid.
It's an abbreviation, Joe.
Don't like it.
Okay,
Oh.
great.
What a shame.
It's a shame.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Overall, if we're giving this a number score, it would be 8.5.
I gave it an 8.
I gave it an 8.
Well,
Where does it rank in your Mission Impossible ranking?
Oh, for me, bottom MI2.
Mm-hmm.
Third next to bottom MI3. Then Mission Impossible OG. Then this. Then I think it's. I did do this earlier. I've forgotten which way I put this round.
I did see your list. I don't remember what you said though. I saw that you made a list.
Okay. I put Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, Fallout.
Okay. Rogue Nation is way too low.
Rogue Nation is second.
Oh, still too low.
Yeah, way too low. I'd go.
Still too low.
I'd go Rogue Nation, Fallout, Dead Reckoning Part 1, and then I can't remember the rest.
Damn.
I've only watched them all once, apart
Li-
from the
Maybe
top 3.
maybe with more time this will surpass Ghost Protocol, but that movie's just so banging.
Didn't put
So-
it first though, did you?
No, I put it third. See, that's it, man. Like the top 4,
Idiot.
the top 4
They're
of
just
this
so
film
Wait,
good.
no, sorry, I'm
are
thinking of
so
Rogue
elite.
Nation. I'm thinking of Rogue Nation. Whoops, ignore me. I don't remember Ghost Protocol. Was that the one by Brad Bird?
Yeah.
Yeah. Burj Khalifa.
Oh yeah, the third act.
Did you hit your knee?
Hit my knee
Oh.
on the table. What wrap ups for you guys?
It was very good.
Ah! Right, are we
Yeah,
giving
it was very good.
Oh, you already said your number scores, didn't you? Christ.
Come on, Xander.
I hit my knee, I'm sorry. Okay, should we go into spoilers?
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Okay, if you have not seen Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part Uno, go away
off.
now. Go and watch it, because it's like a really good movie, and you should definitely... It's worth your time, and it's worth your money. So go and check this out. And then, when you've done that, come back and enjoy our spoiler section beginning.
Now.
Spoilers.
Joe, is your food not cold by now?
What?
Sorry,
What?
I had to talk. He's still eating that. I'm just worrying.
It is cold.
Ugh.
Oh, you're grimy, man.
Shut up! I'm gonna
Wait,
waste it.
he adds ketchup to shepherd's pie too.
Do you, Xander?
I'm talking about you.
You said as well, didn't you?
Yeah, as in
I...
you're
Oh, as
eating
if
it
someone else
cold
did.
and you add ketchup.
Oh, that's weird, man. Why would you... I don't know why put it back in the microwave. You sick boy.
We're recording. Look, it's basically all gone anyway. Shut
Oh,
up.
okay, fine.
Leave me alone.
Should have eaten it
Absolute-
quicker.
Non-spoiler.
What?
Do not call me nonce boy.
Joe's the next one.
I am not a nonce.
Okay.
Yes, spoilers.
Where do we begin?
They killed Elsa.
They did.
I was
They did.
gutted.
I knew someone had to go.
I thought it was going to be Benji for so long, and then they were like, oh yeah, it's going to be either Hayley Atwell or Rebecca Ferguson. I'm like, no.
I
Well-
literally pre-wrote my Letterboxd review as he's done for.
Yeah.
But then they nicked that joke in the film
They
anyway
did
during
that
the
joke.
airport.
That was
Didn't make
great.
that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was very worried for Simon Pegg's safety at a point in this, because that's the incredible thing. Like, you still feel tense in all of these
Yeah.
sequences.
It was a bloody stressful film.
Very stressful film, and the fact that they keep just saying like, "Oh yeah, no, we're not going to tell Tom Cruise about this. We're not going to tell Ethan about this. Yeah, no, it's all fine.
It's a bomb.
It's like the Han Solo moment. It's like, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? That train sequence was so good.
That was tense.
Can we quickly go back to the Ilsa thing? I don't know if you.
Oh yeah,
Speaking
no,
more
go
about
for
it.
it. Go for it.
I think it is a shame that the guy was like, "Oh yeah, one of you will die tonight," and we'd literally seen more footage of Hayley Atwell later on in the film, and she was probably in the titles as well later on in the film. So you kind of knew, okay, Ilsa's dead. Ilsa's dying.
I think also for
Hayley has to be on that train.
I was gonna say also for the fact that like they just introduced Hayley Atwell. They're not just
Yeah.
gonna kill her off like that.
I don't know.
I thought it was
Like-
messed up, and I it could have been a red herring, like they could have killed someone else.
Yeah.
It's twice they
Gutted.
killed her in the film, isn't it?
Gutted.
Because they killed her in the
Yeah.
opening.
That's also it. Like if they kill secretly, if they pretend to kill someone, that it's like, well, they're not gonna kill them again.
Yeah.
So I was really shocked, and I'm a little bit gutted because she's a great character.
I loved
um,
Ilsa. And her
yeah.
legs.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Ilsa's legs in the opera house in Rogue Nation.
That yellow dress, though.
They were
Look,
magnificent.
I am a straight person, straight woman, but yeah. Rebecca Ferguson though.
Her
Damn.
legs were fine.
Anyway,
The train.
the train.
The train was so
Choo-choo.
good.
It
Choo
was good.
choo. Yeah, no, like
Francis Bourgeois would have loved it.
You should have had a cameo just fooling out one of the carriages.
and we also got like a lot of other small roles in this. We got a cameo from Rob Delaney, from Mark
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 Gatiss.
Gatiss.
Gatiss!
Yeah, Carrie Elwes.
That scene was funny though.
There's the woman who I can't remember her name, but she's going to be in Doctor Who.
Her.
Her. I do find it funny that one of the main scenes of exposition was delivered by cameos.
Yeah, really weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, no. So the main plot of this is that Tom Cruise is trying to destroy AI, but also if you read
Yeah.
more into it,
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, it is
real
Tom
life.
Cruise.
It is Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
He probably would if he could.
Absolutely. So he is trying to. They refer to this AI thing as the entity. His main accomplice is a man called Gabriel,
Yes.
and so is anyone else seeing the Jesus
Is
metaphors
this like
here?
God?
Is anyone else seeing the
Oh.
God metaphors here?
I didn't even realise that.
Is
No,
Tom Cruise
until
coming
now.
after like our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ in the sequel?
Tom Cruise versus God.
He
Oh my God.
needs Scientology to be the main one, you know.
That's it. It's gonna have to use his Scientology powers to defeat him in Dead
the
Reckoning
lizard
Part
detector.
2.
I
Yeah.
do. Wait, the ending though. They better not get in a 250 grand submarine to get down to the other submarine. Too soon.
Oh my god!
Too soon.
Did you not realise that, Xander?
He just hit me. He just hit me. No, that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna film this on a real submarine.
No, because
Well,
they
get a proper
actually
one.
will.
They will.
Oh.
Get one that isn't on a a little shitty controller.
Yeah, I assume that Tom Cruise will pilot a much better submarine.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he will.
Pom Clementieff though, really great.
I like
as we
her.
mentioned,
Terrifying.
and she's really good. I
Yes.
hope she's comes back in the next one. 'Cause
Yeah,
she
she's
sort
still
of-
alive.
Yeah, they said there was a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see her again. She kicked a lot of booty.
Mm-hmm.
And I
I
thought
have a crazy theory.
go for it.
So when Hayley Atwell's character first popped up, this is nerdy, and this could be like a big stretch. But I heard, you know how Henry Cavill's theme, John Locke's theme in Fallout was like the piano.
Yeah.
I swear I heard that when she first popped up. Is this John Locke's sister? Is this all a ruse and she's going to get revenge on Tom Cruise in the next one? Who knows? I'm putting this out there just in case.
But Henry Cavill was American, and she's British.
If you're over here long enough, you can put an accent on.
Hey, you're absolutely right.
Hey, I'm just putting it out there, Xander.
I'm walking here.
Can I call bull?
You want to throw a ball?
What can I call bull? Bullshit. I was trying not to swear for once, Joe.
Yeah, Joe, you
I
fucking idiot.
Making me look bad.
Fuck!
Shit!
I really like Shea Wiggum in this.
He's great. He's great in everything, though.
Yeah, the
Who's
main
Shea Wiggum?
the main copper. Who's chasing him around everywhere.
Who said the cop is called Wiggum?
His real name is Shea Wiggum.
Oh, it's Chief Wiggum! I didn't know he's in this. Wait, has he got a son called Ralph? Please.
I didn't realise that.
He just sees Tom Cruise run past and he's like, I like men now.
So I like, one thing I really like about the fourth Mission Impossible film, Ghost Protocol, is that he's constantly got this Russian detective chasing him. Everywhere he is in the world, he's got this Russian guy chasing him. And they bring that back in this. And I really like that, because even when they're like trying to prep a plan, they're being chased already. And it's like, oh my God, that's so stressful.
Wait, but it does seem like Ethan's done something to him, though.
I thought
there
it was
was
his brother. Is it his brother? I don't know.
No, there was a throwaway line, like his partner like said, "Oh, has he done something to you?" or something like that. Like, is it personal? And he said, "Sort of."
Oh,
Maybe
I get
you'll
it.
find out
They
in the
kept
sequel.
They kept giving each
Yeah,
other a
maybe.
look as well, like he didn't want to shoot him and stuff.
Yeah, like,
so
I
there's
know
got to
you.
be something there.
Maybe they're exes.
No, just Benji.
No, yeah, Benji's his current.
They're brothers. They're brothers. I'm calling it. Or
oh
maybe
my
it has
God,
something
not,
to do with the.
not everyone is related.
What was with the flashbacks?
Well, they were there.
Flashbacks.
Yeah, because it was flashing
They were
back to Gabriel,
Gabriel.
and yeah, what is
To
is
show
that
that-
story?
Gabriel did something to Ethan.
I think that's meant to be from the first film, isn't it?
No, it's
But I
not.
don't remember it in the first film,
Oh,
and
then I guess
he's
it
the
wasn't.
actor's not in the first film,
Then
and I
And
don't
also-
think the woman is.
Also, they never actually show Ethan's face, so that's how you know it's not an actual flashback.
I thought they
Clever.
were going to
Film
de-age
tip
him and then
there.
reveal him, but like no.
No, they didn't. And his hair was long. In the first film, Tom's was short. Anyway,
Anyway,
it was just to show they had history.
yeah.
Another ex-boyfriend.
There was the copper's sidekick was one of the guys from Top Gun Maverick.
Was he?
The guy who passes out when they're trying to do the practice run.
Oh, what was his name? Oh, I watched it the
He's
other day.
yeah, he's Greg Tarzan Davies.
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
His
What a
middle
fucking
name is
cool
Tarzan.
name. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, and Charles Parnell. Charles Parnell was in this as well. He's from Top Gun Maverick.
I don't know who that is. Oh, okay.
Wait, was he Warlock?
Yeah.
Okay, now I know who he is.
Oh,
He's an older guy.
But yeah, no, man.
But yeah.
Like I could watch Tom Cruise do these crazy action films on a loop. And I
Yeah.
don't think I'd ever get bored.
Like, I know that they said these ones are going to finish the franchise. And as much
Did
as
they?
I don't... I think they did, but then all of a sudden they've turned around and saying, oh no, we can carry on. So, like, it's half and half. Like, yeah, you should probably end it somewhere. But also, Tom Cruise running around almost killing himself is very entertaining.
Yeah, well, Tom Cruise isn't going to stop doing action films because he's also got that film that he's going to make that's partly filmed in space.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
How can you
Um,
do action in space? It's going to be really slow, unless they speed it up.
maybe.
Do-do-do-do. Look, like the really old, stupid music over the top.
Or like from like the
Benny
1940s.
Benny Hill.
Yeah, Benny Hill. That'd be a great film.
Yeah.
Did anyone else? I don't know if you noticed, Andrew, but there was a bit in the airport with Grace where she spoke, but her mouth didn't move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I spotted it.
Okay,
spotted
everybody
That
spotted
really
that.
took me out the film.
Yeah.
It was bizarre.
I love that.
bizarre.
I love that. Ding, 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 ding. I love that close-up magic thing. That was really good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That was
'cause
cool.
I watched an interview with Tom Cruise this week, and he said like that was real because he didn't want anything like digitally removed or anything, so he was trying to practice it. And the reason that scene he's so intense looking is because it's like the 40th time they've tried it that day, and he's just like, look, here it is, here it's gone. That's really funny.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no, Haley Atwell's just so charming. That chase scene, the car chase.
She just
She's
didn't wanna
so
do it.
good.
What was the yellow car in Cars called?
Luigi.
Luigi.
Yeah. Oh
No,
man,
she
like
was
that's so
great.
much fun. So much fun.
She kind of just brought like a human thing to it, where they're just like, yeah, no, I can't do that. Don't
Yeah.
ask me to do that.
Hmm.
And like in the train when it was hanging, bless her, she was there like, no, I'm not letting you go because she's scared.
Yeah. No, there's that moment. She says, "Do you trust me?" And she goes, "No,
No.
no."
It was great.
Yeah, she crashes into people. Sorry. That's fantastic. That's great stuff.
One of my favourite lines is in the car chase where she goes, "Who parks like that?" It was great. She was great in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about Vanessa Kirby's character, the White Widow.
What do you mean?
I don't think I like her very much.
Why?
I don't think I'm into that character overly.
I
know
kind of
she's-
feel like she's playing a very different character in this one. Like she's more zany. Like,
Yeah,
in the
like
first one she was a lot more. I don't know. It was
I
more
know in-
subtle. In this one, it was.
yeah. I don't know. Like in the last one, I feel like she was useful, but then like she's gone, and then this one, I feel like it's just like, well, she's one of the characters now. It's like, oh, okay. We used to just have like we just used to have like new characters every time, and now it's more franchised, isn't it? So like we're getting the same directors about the same creatives, and that's great because they're great movies. And so it just feels like, well, we've had this person, we need to get her back. Go on, Swim.
I will say though, do you know, what I really like is actors acting like someone else. No, I know that's acting, but like acting like another character. So like the whole sequence of her acting like Haley's character.
Yeah, it's
That was good because you
it's
could.
it's another layer though, isn't it? It's her acting like Haley
Haley
acting like her.
It's great. Like it's in Harry Potter when Helena is acting like Emma, acting like Hermione, acting like Bellatrix. Like I'm a sucker for that sort of thing. So like when she was doing that, you could tell that it was just convincing how she did it. I thought, and it was really good.
Yeah, and it's also super obvious that it's not her because of the eyes.
Yeah. How did the
I-
brother not realize?
That's what I thought. Yeah,
Zola.
Shit, brother.
Was it
Yeah.
Zola?
yeah.
I am
Shit,
not
brother.
recording, Fräulein.
But like, what's everybody's predictions for the second one?
That guy chasing him is Tom Cruise's brother.
Oh, for God's sake.
No, I'll come up with some realistic ones. There's definitely going
I
to be a
still think-
submarine chase or a sequence.
I still think
might
Benji's
open
gonna
with that.
die.
No, they've killed
Benji
one
has to
person
die.
now. They won't kill another. They
Yeah,
won't
but
kill another.
like, why not? And where's Luther gone? Like, I know what he's doing, but
Luther will be back. They're going to kill Luther, I think. Luther's more likely.
No, because he's gonna come in in the third act of the next one.
wait, okay, they're gonna kill Ethan. Gonna kill everyone.
I mean, Gabriel's going to come back and be more pissed. There's
He
going to
wants
be
to
something
back.
to do with him and the entity. Maybe the entity betrays him or something.
Yeah,
There's going to be some betrayal. And then... Yeah. I like the entity has a sort of theme. I listened to the soundtrack yesterday while I was cleaning the house. And, well, my room. And this bit of music keeps popping up. I was like, what is that? And then I realised with the other music what scenes those bits of music were in. I was like, that's the entity's theme. And it's quite scary.
Yeah, and
Actually.
I like the look of it as well. At that party,
It's like
that,
an
like
eye.
all the blue light. It's like an eye, isn't it? Yeah.
Or
It's like
an eye or a black
Sauron.
hole.
Yeah, really cool, and it's an interesting style of villain because it is like, you know, it's you can't like it thinks of literally everything, and so you've got to start thinking like it. I think that's really cool, and it has influence clearly, but it can't. You actually cannot affect you.
I just hope it's not sort of like, you know, Fantastic Beasts, the Secrets of Dumbledore, where it's like, okay, we're going to confuse and do weird stuff so they can't predict what we're going to do. But by doing that, it was confusing.
I didn't see that movie.
You don't
Yeah,
need to,
no.
it's fine. But I hope it's not like, oh yeah, we're just going to do a load of random shit to confuse the entity. 'Cause
It
then
was really
confuses
creepy when it
things.
took Benji's voice.
Yeah,
Mm.
really good stuff.
Hopefully it keeps going down like that creepy bit.
Yeah, do
'Cause,
more of
like,
that.
it can do anything. It can be
Yeah.
anyone.
But then that led to a really great action sequence in
Yeah.
that really tight, narrow
That was
street in
cool.
Venice. That was so cool.
Again,
That was
she was
very
terrifying.
sweet.
Yeah, to like dragging the pipe behind her. That's great
Yeah.
stuff.
It was
That
like
face
Jack,
makeup too.
who's the
Yeah.
guy from The Shining? Jack
Torrance.
Torrance.
Torrance. It was like that.
Yeah, no, it's. I saw someone online say that they wouldn't be surprised if she was influenced by John Wick, like a John Wick style character. It's like, yeah, absolutely, I get that. I totally.
Did
get
you
that.
see she put a video on, I think it was TikTok, of her while she was filming this film, and it's like a song she's singing to Chris Hemsworth. It might be to do with like football or a team or something, and it's written by her and Simon Pegg. And at the end, she's like, "Oh, I got a better family than you." And in comes Tom Cruise, Rebecca Ferguson, Simon Pegg, and she's like, "This is my team." And it's really cool if you can find it on a TikTok. She's talented. She can sing.
Right? I'll go on
Is she-
TikTok after this.
Is she French?
Yeah, she's French.
I didn't know that, but yeah, in the
Did
video,
you just think
she
she was
sings
very
in
good at French?
Yeah, no, because I assumed that she would have been. Either she was French or Canadian, but like in terms of action films this year, does this top John Wick 4
Ooh.
That's
or
tricky.
Extraction 2 if that's your cup of tea?
I haven't seen
I've not
Extraction
seen
2
that.
yet. I don't know. Both
I
are
like
very
both
good.
for different things.
But if
That's
you
just
had to
quite-
choose one 3-hour action movie from 2023
Yeah.
to put on, which one would it be?
I mean, I'm more invested
I'd-
in
Mission Impossible.
the Mission Impossible.
But John Wick is still very good.
I'd probably watch John Wick, I'll be honest.
Fair.
Yeah, John Wick is so dope. Is that it? Do we want to add anything else?
I like the reference to Toy Story with the baggage area in the airport. I love the reference
Just
to
that there
the Hobbit.
is a baggage reference.
I love the reference to the Hobbit with the riddles and Gollum. You know, with the it's to answer riddles. That was cool. The train sequence from Toy Story 3 was really good in this film. I didn't see all the giant red monkeys coming towards them though. That would have been a great twist at the end.
Siwan, any final thoughts?
Very good.
It was very good.
It was though.
Yeah, no, this is what you should be expecting from your blockbusters nowadays.
Yeah. Actual
fa-
fucking seeing shit happen that's not CGI. I don't know, maybe a bit of it was CGI, but a good chunk of it was not. So
Yeah, and people doing things that you are unable to do. And, like, that's the
Yeah, I
reason
couldn't
Tom
do
Cruise
any of
gets
that.
paid so much money. And it's like, and then
definitely
you see
couldn't do
things
that.
like,
Did you say you
just
can do
honestly,
that?
every film I've seen since The Flash has come out has made me realize, like, oh god, that really kind of did suck a bit. So, anyway, are we
Can I
on
make a
spoilers?
suggestion?
Sorry, go on.
Can I make a suggestion that we title the podcast "Very Good"?
Very, very good.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
we can do that.
Yay!
Very good.
Yeah.
Are we out of the spoiler section?
Hell
I think
yeah.
so.
We're at the spoiler section. Amazing.
Shit, we saw
Right,
Ethan
guys.
die, you know.
Ethan turned into a lizard.
Yeah. Shall we do some sell me movies,
Yeah.
or a TV show, or a game, or a music, or a book if you're a nerd?
Oh. I wrote one down, but then you mentioned TV show, so now I don't know.
I'll be honest, Joe. You can recommend anything every week. You know, like I don't
I
really
know, I
care
know.
what you recommend.
Recommend the same
You don't
thing
care?
every week.
He doesn't care.
I didn't mean it like that. You know what?
Oh, break my little heart. I was gonna just recommend the Simpsons movie because that was the last film that we watched, apart from Star Wars, which is very good. So you should check it out.
It's the
There's
last
great
movie
gags.
we watched, apart from this other movie we watched.
No. It's the last. It was one of the last movies me and Sue watched. But tomorrow, or is it today, the new series of What We Do in the Shadows comes out. So I would suggest
sure,
that TV show because it's one of the best comedy shows out there. It's on its 4th series. It's got Matt Berry in it as a vampire. What more could you ask for? There are cameos. There is weird monsters and vampires, and Mark Hamill's in an episode.
And it's the
And-
best episode.
Yeah, because Matt Berry plays Jackie Daytona.
Jackie Daytona.
It'll make sense. It'll make sense if you watch it and when you watch it, because you will watch it. That's an order. But no, it's a really good comedy show, and I think you'd all really like it.
Amazing. Thank you, Joe. Sue-Ann, do you have anything for me?
The one film that Joe forgot that we watched was The Incredibles. So
Goat movie.
I
Oh, that
won't
was the night
forget
before.
it. Yeah, I will not forget it. We watched The Incredibles.
That
and
wasn't
I
the last
think...
one we watched, though, was it?
Well, no, it was Incredibles and then Star Wars.
Oh, we did The Simpsons
Yeah.
for drinking. I messed up. Oh,
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
So I'll say Incredibles because I will never forget it. It's a very good film. It's a
Don't call it
Pixar
cartoon.
animation. One of the best animations, I will say.
Probably.
But you probably have heard of it. So if you haven't seen it,
No.
you just go watch it. You idiot.
You goober.
Yeah.
You freak.
Damn.
I've been watching a lot of stuff. I'm unemployed. So I guess I'm partway through some TV shows that I can talk about another time when I've completed. So I will go with, have you guys ever heard of a presenter on the BBC called Philomena Kunk?
I thought this was going another direction for a second. Hugh Edwards, the movie.
Allegedly.
17 plus. God.
Unwise.
No, I
but
have.
heard
Kunk on
of Phil-
Britain.
Yes.
Kunk on Britain.
Yeah, Kunk on Britain and Kunk on Earth. These are all on iPlayer, and it follows a BBC presenter called Philomena Kunk, who goes through the history of Britain and the world. And she's an idiot. She doesn't know anything, and it's absolutely incredible. It's one of those shows where, on the you look at it and you're like, this is a real show, and it's only when you listen to what she's saying and you're like, oh, this woman's nuts. She knows absolutely nothing. And genuinely, there is not a moment that is not funny in this show. There's every single line she has, it gave me at least just like a little sniffle. But there are moments of full, prolonged belly laughs. They get experts in to talk to her about these different subjects that she's talking about, and they either want to punch her in the face, or they try and talk to her properly, and then she hits them with another outrageous question. It's just incredible that this one moment, she tries to really simplify something for this one guy, and he's been in a lot of segments throughout the season, and she's trying to explain this really simply to him, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, you've actually made some sense there. I understand what you said there. And as he's speaking, as he's agreeing with her, her phone goes off, and it's like the most outrageous ringtone. And it's like you had him. You got this expert to agree with the ridiculous thing you just said, and you're just like, yeah, well, have that. It's a really great show, written by Charlie Brooker, who created Black Mirror. And yeah, it definitely deserves your time. All the stuff that she's been a part of is on BBC iPlayer. If you just type in Kunk, it'll all come up. So go and check it out.
She's also in a very good episode of Inside Number 9.
Oh, is she?
So
Yeah.
so go watch that as well.
She's on. I think it's the Nat West advert now. I heard the voice. I was sat in the cinema, big IMAX speakers, and I was like, "That's Kunk." I know that voice.
Basically, she's in a lot of shit right now.
And a lot of stuff right now, yeah. So yeah, go check that out.
Nice.
Is that it? Did we do it?
Awesome. We did it.
We did it.
We did it. Yeah.
Hooray.
Oh, we did it. We did
Oh my
it.
god.
We did it. We
That's
did it.
crazy.
Oh yeah. No eating here tonight. Ooh.
I was actually doing Dora the Explorer.
Cool.
The song. We did it. We did it. We did it.
So we'll be back
Yay.
next week with another episode of the Film Me In podcast, where next week we're going to be having a look at our next tournament. We're going to be going through what we're doing and talking about some opinions on it. It should be a fun time, so make sure you are there. If you've missed any
Yeah.
episodes previously, go back through our back catalogue on Spotify. Leave us a review. Please give us 5 stars, because I think we deserve it. I think we've been good people, and we deserve
have.
5 stars.
Yeah.
Because we've been regularly uploading as well. Come on, just do your bit. And also, you can head on over to our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for updates on the podcast throughout the week, including little clips and posters made incredibly by our wonderful Joe Cook. Finally, thank you two for being here. Siwan,
Thank you.
where can the people find you?
I have an Instagram and a Twitter where I don't post much up, but if you want to be nice, that's C109, and then my letterbox is C1Os.
Fantastic. You are a shining light in this world, and I'm devastated that you are no longer in my country. Joe, where can the people find you?
Well, I would suggest that no one follows C1. I would say that I am on Twitter. I'm kidding. I'm on Twitter at Cook11Joseph. I'm not going to bother saying Freds because I haven't touched that in a while. I think I was just angry at the Musk. I'm on Instagram, Joe Cook _digital artist, and I'm on YouTube at Rebel Hoovian. And you can find me on Letterboxd, but I don't know my name on there. So just search Joe Cook or something, and I might pop up.
If you go to my account, he's in my following.
Oh,
So
yeah, okay. So you
There you
have
go.
to follow C1 now.
yeah.
Okay. That's how this works.
Joe, you're a golden god of a man, and I am envious of your talents every single day.
Oh, thank you. I did actually think you were going to call me a golden goose.
I almost called you a golden goose, I'll be honest.
You should have done. I was hoping for that.
Joe, you're a golden goose.
Yeah, is that one of the beaver badges you want?
And you
The
poop,
golden goose
you
badge.
poop gold.
I
Nice.
mean, I'd hope so. Because
I'd love to be covered in your poop, apparently.
Right.
Right.
Xander, where can we find you?
You can head on over to the you can head on over to the Film Me In podcast accounts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like I mentioned, all the links are in la description. We are also uploading the podcast now to YouTube, so you can head on over down there and give us a subscribe on there. It's free. I have a lot of people saying that to me, like, subscribe to me on YouTube, but how much does it cost? It's free. It's free to subscribe on YouTube, guys. Don't worry. And leave us a comment. What did you think of this film? Have you seen it? Let us know what your rankings of the Mission Impossible films are as well, and we can read them out in the next episode. Thank you very much for listening, guys. We will see you next week, where we begin our favourite movies of all time tournament. How exciting!
Oh, very
Oh.
exciting.
Right, enjoy your week, guys, and goodbye. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
No.
1, 2, 3,
No.
4.
No.